Hey guys, Gathering Magic back again, and it's Sunday, so you know what that means. It's time for another Market Watch video. So today is May 18th, 2025, and this is episode number 28 of the Splinterlands Land Market Watch. So we're going to go through all things land. We're going to see how totem prices have gone, plot prices, what the cheapest plots available are for sale. So let's get started. Let's look at how many plots are available for sale in total. When we looked 2 weeks ago, there were 2,563 plots on Peak Monsters. Currently, there's 2,506 plots, and plot prices in game, same as it was 2 weeks ago in the marketplace, $55 for a plot. These have come up quite a bit in the last 2 or 3 months when we were in the 30 range. So you can see here on Hive, 2 weeks ago, 59.32, currently 64.67. So unclaimed plots are still holding above that $50 mark. As far as land tracks and regions go, really no movement. There's still 2 tracks available in game. Lowest one is 11,750, and then that one land region for just under 89,000. Time crystals have come down a little bit in DEC price. So 2 weeks ago they were 76 DEC per time crystal. And currently they are just above 67 DEC per time crystal. Totem fragments. So totem fragments continue to go on the rise. You can see for the commons, we've went from $1.39 per common totem fragment 2 weeks ago up to $1.65. Rares jumped from $5.95 all the way up to $7.70. Epics went up from $32 a fragment up to $38. The only discount is on legendary fragments. 2 weeks ago, they were $365 a piece. And right now they're selling the cheapest one is $280. As far as complete totems go, you can see here almost $17 for a common totem. 2 weeks ago they were $13.75, but the big news is rare totems. So rare totems in the last 2 weeks have more than doubled. 2 weeks ago, $48 would have gotten you a rare totem. Currently in game, the cheapest one is $108 for a rare totem. Epic totems, $400 2 weeks ago, currently now at $350. And for legendary totems, there are 2 available for $1,000 a piece. For your totem claims, you can see here 2 weeks ago, $15, now $16.99. Rares are still $73.50. Epics went from $300 to $375. And then legendary totem claims came down a little bit from $1,750 to $1,725. Okay, Land Baron. So if you just wanted to come into game right now and buy the 50 cheapest plots, how much would that cost you? So 2 weeks ago, it would have cost $788.82 at a cost of $15.78 per plot. Right now, it will cost you just under $900. $896.36, and the cost per plot just under $18 at $17.93. So plot prices, even the common ones and kind of the cheap natural ones, they're trending up in price. Okay, so let's just look at the cheapest natural plots right now. Before we do that, let's look at the resources. So grain has hit that $30 mark for the cheapest grain plot. Wood came up a little bit from 14 to 15. Stone went down from $19 2 weeks ago to $17, and then ore is sitting at $19 a plot. Okay, your cheapest common natural plots 2 weeks ago, 14 to 18 bucks. Currently, your cheapest common natural is in region 94 for $15. There's 10 tundras there. For $16, you can pick up plots in region 62, 81, and 143. Region 143 also has 3 forests for $16.50. There are 3 forests for sale in 118 for $16.99. And then 2 hills are available in region 44 for $17 a piece. Moving on to the rare natural plots. So 2 weeks ago, $24 to $28, about the same range here. $24 in region 96 for 2 calderas. $25.50 for a jungle in region 135. Region 115 has 7 canyons available for $25.99. Region 27 has a Tundra for $27, and Region 115 has 8 plots available, 5 canyons and 3 deserts for $27.48 a piece. Moving on to your epic natural plots, 2 weeks ago you were looking at $120 to $222 for the cheapest 5. Currently right now for $114 you can pick up a plot in Region 27 or 109, $120 for a swamp in Region 141, $130 for a swamp in Region 140, and your 5th cheapest, Epic Natural, is in Region 132, and it's for a desert for $150. And then your legendary plots. This is it, guys. So for your legendary natural plots, there's only 4 available for sale. Last time the cheapest was $348. That one got snatched up. Right now it is $699 in Region 109, $825 in Region 60, $1,222 in Region 40, and that is for a river, a grain-producing plot, and then $4,000 for a desert in Region 132. Okay, moving on to your common magical plots. Last week the range was $37 to $50. This week it's $38 to $50, so not a whole lot of movement here. Region 85 still has 36 plots available of all different magical types and land types. In Region 85, $38 a piece. So if you're looking to get a bunch of magical plots in one region, definitely check that one out. Your next cheapest is $40 in Region 86 for a life magic. Region 81 has a death plot for $43. Region 9 has a life magic plot available for $49, and then a fire plot in Region 135 for $50. Okay, moving on to the rares. So last time, $70 to $89 was the range. There are some cheaper ones this week. For $57, you can pick up plots in Regions 27 and 109. There's a fire plot in 27, and then a life and death in 109. Region 28 has a death plot for $59. Region 91 has 1 earth and 1 life plot for $69. And then Region 42 has an earth plot for $77.70 and a death magical plot for $80. So those are your cheapest. Moving on to Epic Natural, or Epic Magical. $199 to $500 2 weeks ago. You can see the floor of that is moved up to $320 in Region 117 for a life plot. Region 28 has Earth Magic for $360. Region 97 has an Earth plot as well for $369. Region 7 has a Dragon Magical plot for $399. Region 16 has Life Magic for $399 as well. And then finally, there's a Dragon plot for $500 in Region 14. And then finally, your legendary magical plots. Last time, the only ones available were in Region 85 for $888. This week, there is a life magical plot in Region 135 for $799.99. And these are the only legendary magical plots for sale currently. Okay, moving on to your occupied plots. So 2 weeks ago, $74 to $88 was the range. Currently now, there's one for $72 in Region 109, one in Region 46 for $74, one in Region 125 for $79.99, one in Region 109 for $82, and then finally a plot in Region 13 for $84. Moving on to the rares. 2 weeks ago, you could have got a rare for $95. Now the cheapest is $108. So those are available in Regions 42, 59, and 143. Regions 110 and 140 have rare occupied for $110 a piece. Region 134 has one available for $111.69. And then finally, Region 81 has 2 rare occupied plots, a mountain and a plains, and those are $115 a piece. Okay, your epic occupied, so the floor of these is moved up as well. 2 weeks ago, the cheapest was $300. Now the cheapest is $419 in Region 29. $750 in region 91, $1,100 in region 5, and $1,250 in region 26. And then finally your legendary occupied, which are, as you guys know, some of the rarest plots in the game. 4 available. $1,999 in region 85, he has 1. Region 109 has 1 for 2,000. Region 53 has 1 for 3,000. And region 29 has a legendary occupied for 3,900. And those are the only 4 on the marketplace. Okay, keeps. So how have keep prices been the last 2 weeks? So there is one that is under 1,000 this week, just barely. In region 102, there's a keep for $999. After that, it jumps to $1,249.99 in region 86. Region 85 has still 2 keeps left for $1,500. Region 50 is a keep for $1,666. And then finally in region 117, there's a keep for $1,900. And then finally for castles, another castle sold. The one in region 85 is gone. So the only castle left is in Ravenwood, and it is $8,450. So Bronze Dragon, if you're looking to get a castle in your region, it's still there. So we'll see how long that one lasts. Okay, and then finally, let's go to trade swaps to see if you're going to trade 1 DEC, how much of each resource would you get? So 2 weeks ago, for 1 DEC, you would have gotten just over 90 grain. Currently, you will get 103.8 grain per DEC. For iron, 2 weeks ago, just over 2. Currently, you'll get about 2.2 iron per DEC. Stone, 2 weeks ago, just over 5. Currently, 5.6 stone per DEC. And then finally, wood, 2 weeks ago, 23.8. And then currently, 24.7 wood per DEC. So that is it, guys. That is the Market Watch for May 18th, 2025. So the big news here are common totems and rare totems still moving up in price. Rare totems really jumped over the last 2 weeks, and unclaimed land plots are moving up, get very close to that $60 range. So keep an eye on that. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're excited for land, especially with all the new uses coming out. It looks like in the not too distant future for land resources for crafting aura, and especially going for aura for the Matt's Pickle that will be coming out when the next card comes out. So a lot of uses coming out for land, so that's kind of exciting. We'll see how things trend in the next weeks and months coming up. So I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know in the comments. Have you picked up any more land plots? Are you producing aura? Are you still producing midnight potions, or are you saving up your aura for the Matt's Pickle card? So hope to hear your comments soon. Until next time, stay the course, keep on forging, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Take care.